Welcome back, Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on to this video. I don't even know how to act, man. I'm back on this channel. You know what's funny? I'm not back on this channel right now, but if you did not know, I uploaded a Kanye West video and I talked about the ritual he did at his birthday party, okay? Now, I can't say too much about it, but it was a lot of weird stuff going on. And yeah, so they took the video down, right? They took the video down and they gave me a strike. So I was gone for 7 days, all right? But now we are back. And it's crazy that I'm saying that because when I'm recording this video, it's currently June 20th. So I was like, okay, they want to fucking, shut my shit down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record a video every single day. And whenever my shit comes back, I'm going to already have content to release for y'all. So honestly, I can't upload just yet, but you will be seeing this like one of the first uploads that I do back on my channel. All right. Shout out to everybody who did see the video. If you didn't see the video, hey, it is what it is. When niggas speak too much truth, hey, that's what happens. We're going to be reacting to this right here. A husband realizes his wife is the murderer. Okay. So I want to see exactly what's going on. I like to watch this type of content, man. So I'm going to be incorporating more reactions to content that I actually find interesting. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Make sure you tell a friend until they ain't your mama, tell their Uncle Joe he's still a freaking hoe. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's get it.
I can't see her doing something like that. She's super intelligent. I can't.
I mean, some super intelligent people are fucking crazy in the head, so you can't really say just because a person is intelligent that they are not capable of murder. Let me know how y'all feel.
This is the moment Zach realized his wife, Ashley, was a secret murderer.
Damn.
Police found Taylor Wright, a friend of his wife, lying dead on his property.
Ooh.
Police suspect Ashley was the murderer, but Zach refuses to believe it. Little did he know, he was about to get the shock of his life in the interrogation room.
Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases.
Okay.
She'd come over to our house every now and then. She met my wife. They became friends.
Did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, I would just pick up little lies from her. Stuff just didn't start seeming right. She would disappear for days. You couldn't get her on the phone. Greg and I would try to call her. You couldn't get her on the phone.
She was out killing people and shit.
Taylor had been known to go missing for days at a time, but this time was different. She hadn't been seen.
She really don't look. That's why I'm saying you cannot judge a person off their appearance because she does not look like a killer. But what killer really looks like a killer? I guess maybe like Jeffrey Dahmer or something like that. But even he didn't really look like a killer. I feel like he just looks like a killer because we know he's Jeffrey Dahmer, But if Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer, he would look like a regular, ordinary ass nigga, So y'all got to stay safe out there. Don't trust everybody. Make sure you know who's in your circle. And always be alert and watch your surroundings, man. I sound like y'all parents and shit, but anyway.
Go missing for days at a time, but this time was different. She hadn't been seen for over a month before she was found. Early on, cops
so that's the friend. That's the friend.
Believed her disappearance was nothing out of the ordinary, but she'd left everything at home, and what little texts she sent to her friends were in language she wouldn't normally use.
I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything.
Yeah.
You kind of know the date that we're talking about. Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on the 8th of September?
It's I can't remember. But I'm trying to do the very best.
Facts,
I can,
though.
so
we smoke too much weed, man.
I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile and Pine Forest. I ate there. And I remember eating by myself. And I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work.
Taylor was
She was tying somebody up.
Seen on the 8th of September. So Zach attempts to recount what he was doing that day. Given that he used his debit card to purchase food in the area, it's likely that his story is true. What's interesting, though, is that...
I mean, you can kind of tell, like, when somebody tells a story and when somebody fabricates a story, you can kind of tell. He's just saying this shit. It's just coming out. He doesn't really have to think about it or anything. But when you see some of these people, they just be like, oh, yeah, and X, Y, Z, and they be adding, like, irrelevant-ass shit, so...
He mentioned he was out on his own as his wife was busy with work. It seems that he fully believes this to be the truth. And while he knows his wife has been questioned about the murder, he doesn't know that she's currently the #1 suspect. The cops aren't trying to learn.
She just looked like, look at her body language, y'all. Her body language says, I did it.
Currently the #1 suspect. The cops aren't trying to learn more about the case. They're trying to determine if Zach had a hand in the murder, or at the very least...
Nah, you could tell by his, like, body language and everything, and the way he's speaking about the story and where he was at and all of that. His story check out to me, man. I don't see any signs if he did it.
Turn him against his own wife.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything. I've never got anything from that.
She don't give me shit.
No.
Head ass.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest. I give her when I work a case or like, and I got a settlement from my attorney, I hand it straight to Ash. She takes
Damn, so you wear the panties in the relationship, alright?
care of everything.
The
Understood.
money the detective is referring to
Whoever just subscribed, I fuck with you the long way. You a real one. I appreciate it.
here is a sum of $34,000 that Taylor had given to Ashley for safekeeping. Taylor was going through a divorce and wanted the money away from her own accounts. But instead of putting it in a safety deposit box as
Like
promised,
you should have.
records show Ashley put it into her own accounts. By the time Taylor wanted it back, she'd already spent all of it. Coincidentally, Taylor
So she had to kill her ass, huh?
only asked for it back on the 8th of September. If it's not
There's other ways around this, man. Like, if you gotta lose a friendship, you just gotta lose a friendship, fam. You know, like, okay, I was supposed to put this 34K or 30 whatever K into this, you know, security deposit or whatever the case is, right? Or in a bank or whatever they said. Okay, I spent the money, fam. Like, we could just sever ties or whatever the case is. Like, why do you have to go to the extent of murdering somebody, bro? Like, I don't
not
know, man.
already
These
obvious
niggas
by now,
weird.
Zach is a very caring person who obviously trusted his wife a lot. So far, he's provided
Sucker ass nigga. An SAS, a sucker ass, no. A SAN, a sucker ass nigga.
solid answers to where he was when Taylor disappeared and his involvement in the couple's finances, equating to almost none. But the detectives have to rule out any involvement whatsoever, so they decide to discuss where the body was found.
The property up on Britt Road, and that's owned by her aunt and uncle. Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
When's the last time you think you were out there?
The last time I went out there is when I
Look, no hesitation. It's just like he's really trying to, like, help them out.
traded my four-wheeler for a side-by-side. And that's the last time I've been. Before that, it was, I couldn't tell you. But
When was that?
a couple months back.
Your phone number, the 554 number, do you always keep that on you?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you
I
ever loan
reckon.
it out to anybody?
No,
Okay.
no.
Would you
no,
ever loan it to anybody? Or
No.
do you remember Ashley ever using it, taking it with her?
What, your phone?
No. Never.
Okay, did it ever get lost or stolen or anything and get replaced?
No, not that I recall.
Okay.
This might seem like a random question, but phone records actually played a huge part in uncovering the truth in this case. Not only did they show Ashley on the property Taylor was found dead at on the 8th, but they also showed Taylor's phone at a wedding Ashley attended the very next day. But Taylor was never seen at the wedding or anywhere else after that date. Detectives here are just trying to confirm that if suspicious activity was discovered from Zach's phone records, there would be no way to argue that it wasn't him in control of the phone. But remember, Zach still has very little idea surrounding the true nature of this case.
Tough.
He doesn't know how much evidence the cops have against his wife.
Wow.
All he's doing is defending himself
Right.
and providing answers that'll hopefully solve the case. So given his compliance so far, the detectives decide to try and question him about some more physical evidence.
Do you own any 9mm
Yeah.
handguns? What kinds?
My Glock.
Just one or
Yeah. You know, when I've got a lot of guns, so a lot. I think one Glock 9.
what model?
So your wife probably fucking stole one of your guns, my guy. Like,
19.
that's what it sounds
19?
like.
Okay. Do you know how Taylor died?
Yeah, for Ackerman told me that the girl was shot, and he heard that from Molchan.
So Ackerman told you and he got it from Molchan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he elaborate on anything else?
He just said that they thought the girl was shot.
Okay. Did you ever buy Ashley a gun or anything of that nature?
Man, over the years, yeah. Yeah. I I bought her a 380 one time.
What kind?
PPK.
Okay. And does she carry a firearm?
I haven't seen her one in quite a while. Not at all. Mm-mm.
He has no
Do you
idea.
own a 38?
No idea.
Airway?
Yes. And that, I mean, she used to, that's the last thing I ever remember seeing her with was a 38 airway. And that was, I haven't seen her with that in,
That was probably the murder weapon.
I don't know how long.
I mean, I'm interested. Did you kill or participate in the death
Absolutely
of...
not. I would
Absolutely
never.
This
not.
question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Did you kill or participate, or do you have any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't
I
want to be
believe it.
nowhere near it, nothing involved with it,
Right.
nothing. I know nothing about it.
The detectives are now trying to ramp up the pressure slightly. Zach has seemed extremely comfortable up to this point, and they're likely just trying to test whether that's because of the more casual nature of the interview so far, or if it's because he genuinely is innocent. However, Zach stays calm, and his body language confirms this.
His body language is open, you know.
As the pressure mounts, Zach doesn't lean back, cross his arms, or really become closed off in any way, as a guilty person may. Instead, he leans forward, maintains eye contact, and his statements are clear and concise. His posture here is one of confidence and cooperation. His feet are flat on the ground, and he's leaning towards the detectives, proving that he feels safe around them, and that he's got nothing to hide. In fact,
Making eye contact, not looking away.
this is just one of two different positions Zach has assumed throughout the interrogation. The other being a more casual, upright position with his hands and legs open. Zach is doing everything he can to appear innocent, and yet the pressure continues to
I mean, he is innocent.
mount.
What do you think happened to Taylor?
That's crazy. I just seen 11/11 right here, y'all. Make a wish.
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know.
He's
I don't
confused.
I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to him like that whatsoever. I don't know about him. I don't know what happened to her.
And, I'm asking you, as this investigation continues, whether it's text, phone records, computers, financials, is there going to be anything that hems you up or
No,
ties you up to
absolutely
that?
nothing.
Well, and not just being involved in the actual murder, but as far as, afterwards.
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, "Hey Zach, come help me do something," I would run from that mother as fast as I could.
I mean, just hell, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
You've read it,
Yeah, I've read
Right.
it, and I'm
and I mean,
trying to swallow it and figure it out. I mean, it's like it's terrible.
but you've read it, so you know at least some of the details. Just based upon that and your knowledge of the job that we do and the job that you used to do, what's your thought?
Feelings aside,
Just logically.
I can't.
You still don't realize
I
it's your
can't-
wife, bro.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent.
Oh my god, he is just grade A simp right here, man. He has no fucking clue.
She's got a criminal. I mean,
master's degree.
yeah, or back. Is it master's or back? I don't know. One
That
of the
don't
two.
mean shit.
And that's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy.
That's sloppy
I can't
shit.
see her doing that.
There's obviously a lot going on in Zach's head right now. He obviously doesn't want to believe his wife killed someone, but his years of experience as a PI, coupled with all the evidence against his wife, logically have to be convincing him otherwise. Not only were there the bank statements and the cell phone records,
35K is cheap to fucking kill somebody, bruh. Like, you would kill somebody over 35K is wild.
but Ashley
But I guess people die every day over like 50 cents, $50 type shit, right? In the hood, so.
was even caught on camera at a hardware
Crazy,
store,
though.
purchasing the exact same type of cement that was used to fill Taylor's grave.
Damn.
At this point, though, the detectives have seen all they need to.
I wonder how they found her body and shit. Like, how did they even get led to that spot to even dig it up?
Zach takes a minute to discuss a few things with his lawyer, and he signs a search warrant allowing them to obtain all his cell phone records. Eventually, Zach is cleared of any wrongdoing and is allowed to return home. His wife, however, was a different story.
We, the jury,
She looked crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
found the defendant, Ashley MacArthur,
Guilty.
of first-degree premeditated murder with a firearm as charged in the indictment.
Ashley MacArthur was sentenced to life in prison with a mandatory sentence of 25 years and is now serving her time away from her husband.
It looks perfect in the mugshot, you know what I'm saying? It looks like he fit right on in. I wish we could have got the husband's reaction to all of this, y'all. That's crazy. He was just totally like, he had no fucking clue. No clue. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. This is crazy, man. I love to watch this type of shit. When I'm not doing reaction videos to these, you know, drama videos and stuff like this, this is what I like to watch. I like to watch some of everything though, man. Everybody who fucks with this content, cool. Shout out to you. If you're just here for the drama videos, shout out to you as well, man. Anybody who clicks on my page, I appreciate it so much, man. I love y'all. It's been a long 7 days, but we back. And it's funny because I'm talking in future tense. I'm not even there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got 6 days to go. But I know that's how I'm going to be feeling once I get back, man. So I love y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell their Aunt Your Mama, tell their Uncle Joe he's still a freaking hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. And I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.